hog problem in Tennessee is much worse in regions 3 and 4, which is the plateau region and further over into East Tennessee. Region 2, when we started, had pockets of hogs here and there. Wayne County was a pretty large pocket. So we started here 4 years ago. I think we've come pretty good ways with it. We still have a hog problem, there's no doubt. We don't get as many calls as we used to. Damage, #1 problem. Damage to people's yards, people's gardens. Any row cropper in this area of the county has damage and they'll destroy it. They're invasive species, they don't belong here, so they don't really fit into that niche in the ecosystem, whereas the deer and turkey, they naturally belong here. So they come in, they don't cause any problems, they just fit right into that ecosystem. And the hogs are a completely different story. So they rob all the other wildlife of food also. You know, acorns under oak trees in the fall, you know, they'll clean up a whole patch of oak trees, and then the deer come along and they don't have hardly anything to eat off of that section of trees. So those are the two main problems with them there. Trapping, in my opinion, is the best way to deal with them. Because when they come here, they get comfortable with the trap. We know they're here, we're watching them here, and they all go in, drop the gate, and you've caught, you know, 20, 30, 40 hogs, versus sitting out here with a couple of guns and shooting maybe 5 or 6 in the night, and then you've just scattered, you know, 30 or 40 hogs. So trapping is probably the #1 way to get rid of them.
A lot of trial and error, talking to the guys in the field, finding out what they thought needed to be improved upon. Hook it up, positive, negative, just 2 simple wires, and then I put that second switch where they can flip a switch, read their voltage.
Rodney's been absolutely essential. He's taken the system and built it pretty much from the ground up.
You know, nobody in the area had any system close to this. This is a one of a kind.
These traps and the camera system has helped us a lot.
This is a fob receiver, trips the voltage relay to trip the full 12 volts to the actuator.
When we first started, we were sitting on traps and blinds, you know, 2, 3, 4 nights a week trying to catch pigs. If they didn't show up, you wasted, you know, 6 hours that night.
This is a stronger solar panel. The camera is on 24/7, solar powered, converts to infrared at night. You can set up a motion detection zone specific to one spot. You can adjust the maximum height and width of an object or the minimum height and width of an object. And with the analytics of the camera, it's intelligent video. It picks up that size object that you set, and until it sees it cross that threshold, it will not send an alert to your email or your text. He can trigger from his phone, tablet, laptop. Anytime you log on, you have access to the drop button.
Now I can sit at home, or I can sit at the office or in the truck down the road, watch it on my phone or the computer. If they don't show up, turn the laptop off and go to bed. If they show up, then drop the gate, throw the uniform on, jump in the truck and run out here. So Rodney's worked very hard on it and got it to where it's a lot easier to use, officer friendly, time friendly. Doesn't take near as much time as it used to now to use them. And we catch a lot of hogs with them. It's done a really good job.